Okay, the plunger. The plunger is a very simple device to get right, but most people are quite worried about it when they have people over because they don't know how much coffee to put in, or they're worried about getting sediment on the bottom of their cup. They don't know what grind size to have. We're going to go through all of that right now, just to ease your worries. First thing you need is you need a grinder. Please grind fresh for every plunge, for every serving. That's really important. You'll get great results if you grind fresh. The grind setting that you use for a plunger is slightly coarse, but not too coarse. Like again, if your scale for a plunger or for grind setting starts here at fine, it goes to coarse here, you don't want to go to the very coarsest. Many settings actually have the coarsest one as a plunger, but really we don't think that's just too coarse. It's just not good enough. Just around here, about the same as a filter. That way you'll get much cleaner results. You get a bolder cup of coffee. We've got an 8-cup plunger here. It's just your common Bodum plunger. It seems to be the most common size as well. We've got 58 grams of coffee ground here, or around about 6 tablespoons, heaped tablespoons of coffee. I'm using scales today just to make things easier for myself, but you don't have to. And we've got our kettle. Our kettle is just off the boil. It's been about four minutes, which means the temperature of the water inside is about 96 degrees, which is just where you want it for coffee extraction. And we can get going. I've heated up my plunger already. It's key to have a hot plunger when you're making coffee in it. It preserves the temperature of the water and makes sure that the the flavors are extracted properly. So you just put the coffee into the plunger, nice and easy. And then you pour, for this size, you pour 800 grams or 800 mils of hot water into it. And make sure it gets a good stir in there, but just be careful because there's a lot of head that seems to develop, especially on fresh coffee. So you pour it right to the top, and that's 800 grams. It's about right there. And now we wait 4 to 6 minutes, just over 4 minutes. Make sure that happens. Okay, it's been 4 minutes now, so it's time to stir your plunger. So what you do is it's all formed a kind of crust on top. And you want to break that crust up. So that's all coffee trapped with air, and it makes it hard to push the plunger down when you try and push it in. So I'm just going to stir it and get those coffee grinds down to the bottom. It's actually nice to stir and smell while you do it. Whew, man, that's good coffee. Jeez. So we stirred. There we go. Okay, then you get your plunge. And now you just push down. If you got the grind right, it should offer some resistance as you push down, but not a lot. About halfway down, if it gives a bit too much resistance, just pull up slightly and then keep on pushing. I'm not going to push all the way to the bottom. I'm going to push about 3/4 to the bottom, and then I'll leave it there. If you push right to the bottom, sometimes you get a bit too much sediment coming up, and that goes into the bottom of your cup, and that's not ideal. All right, so we're there, and now you just pour. So you pour for all your friends, or you just pour for yourself. There you go. Yeah, that's good coffee.